Hi folks, this is Vince with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to try out Hospitalize. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about 16 bucks. It's important to stress early access, that means the game is still under development, so everything that you're about to see here is subject to change. I also just got my press key, so this is going to be a first impressions video, and I'll be learning as I go today. Here's a look at the main menu: New Game, Load Game, Options. Under Options, you've got different music tracks that you can cycle between, but I do have the music off for the sake of the commentary and to prevent copyright issues. There's also a sound effects slider over here on the left. You can also change your currency, which is pretty cool, and there's a whole list here. So for those of you that are worried that you're getting into a form of currency that you're not familiar with, this is one of the first times I've actually seen something like that in an options menu. So good on the developer for this. I really like that. I play some games like World Simulator or World Ship Simulator, something like that, and it'll always be in euros or francs or something. And I live in the U.S., so it's kind of nice to be able to switch between whatever currency I want and bring it to the USD. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the game and see how she plays. Player name Vince. Hospital name, DGA Inc. Okay, welcome. Let's go over some basic controls to get you started. Sorry, the window's a little small, so I'm trying to strain my eyes here. Middle mouse button and drag. Okay, that's for moving the camera. Okay. WASD or directional keys. Okay, so I can either use the mouse to move the camera with the middle mouse, or I could use WASD. Zoom camera, mouse wheel, Q and E. Okay. During the game, it will be sometimes helpful, with two L's, that should be one, to speed things up and slow things down. Game speed can be controlled by the speed buttons in the top right corner. Okay, I see that. Pause. I'm guessing that's slow, normal, and fast. Yeah, okay, got it. The top icons represent the game menu. 1 is construction, 2 is room assignment, 3 is staff, 4 is patients, 5 is scheduled procedures, 6 is hospital options, 7 is mail, 8 is doctor's handbook, and 9 is main menu. Okay, so that's all of these up here on the top left. Alright. Your hospital reputation is a result of how you have treated your previous patients. Each discharged patient will affect the hospital reputation, depending on how good and efficient treatment they received. The hospital will receive positive or negative reputation. The higher your hospital reputation is, the more patients will seek it out for treatment, and equipment will be available to you. Okay, cool. Positive effects on reputation: correct diagnosis, efficient treatment, nice environment. Negative effects on reputation: incorrect diagnoses, unnecessary costs, long waiting time, unnecessary examinations, and death. Yeah, I can see where death might be a negative reputation. Alright, so let's go ahead, move on. Invoice and money. When a patient is subject to an examination, treatment, or another service at the hospital, the cost will be added to the patient's invoice. I can't tell you. I've been in and out of the hospital for the last year, and I can only imagine. First, when discharged, will the patient seek out the reception and pay the invoice? Okay. Yeah, it's just some of the sentence structure is just a bit strange here. So, like, when I'm struggling to read this, I'm also trying to correct grammar at the same time. Yeah, I have a bad habit of doing that. The patients will be forced to pay for whatever services you or your doctors submit them to. Okay. Yeah, see, the patients will be forced to pay for whatever services you or your doctors submit them to. But TOO, that doesn't. Yeah, that does, again, not making sense. Not making sense, I guess. But beware: unnecessary costs, misdiagnosis, and wrong treatments. Okay. Your entire hospital will be composed of many different rooms. After constructing each room and placing objects in it, you must assign what the room is going to be for. A room should contain a few chairs and a counter, for example, and it can be used as a waiting room, a reception area, or both. It will be your task to find the most efficient solutions. Okay, constructions. Alright, so open the construction tab. There we go. Select the structure category. Got it. Select the white wall object. Okay. Got it. Draw a 6x6 square on the map. How do I know if it's 6 by... well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's a 6x6 there. Select counter on furniture. Okay. It's a little bit like Prison Architect, a little bit. Um, Furniture. Okay, I need to select the counter. There it is. Okay, and then R to rotate. Cool. Alright, well, let's put it here, I guess. We're going to want it up closer to the door, so maybe something like here. That'll work. Select door. That's under structure. We'll put that right here so they can get to the desk as soon as they walk in. Place a door on a wall. Close construction tab. Alright, simple enough so far. Your workers should now have begun constructing. The room needs to be fully complete before you can assign any use to it. You can speed things up by the controls in the top right. Alright. This should almost be done here. Okay, I guess they're building the walls now. Or finishing them off, one of the two. I'm just going to read ahead while they're doing this. Now that the room is complete, you will assign what use it will have. Open the Room Assignment tab by pressing the second button on the game menu, or the F2 key. Alright. While this tab is open, the background will be gray to help you highlight the hospital rooms. The Room Assignment tab has 3 columns. The left column displays information of you currently selected. Again, grammatically incorrect. Okay, so yeah, the left one is for room information. So the room size is 16 square meters. Alright, the middle column shows buttons for each of the room templates and buttons to toggle this assignment on or off for the selected room. Okay, so office, operating theater, I can toggle these on or off. The right column shows information on the selected template. Operating theater. Okay. Now press the reception area button on the middle column. Okay. Oh, I have to click it? Okay, I clicked that. Okay, got it. Okay, you can see the requirements there on the right-hand side. 9 to 122 square meters is the required size. Also, a counter is required. We have both, so that's good. Room is now ready for use. Okay, so I guess we need to close that. Opening the hospital for patients has 2 requirements. You need at least 1 reception area and 1 office. Build an office adjacent to your area. Okay, check the assignments or the requirements on the Room Assignment tab. Alright. So, for an office, we need... There it is up there. Okay, so click on that. It's 4 to 64. Okay, good to know. Alright, so we want to build a room. Let's just try and make it around the same size if we can. 6 by 6. Okay, and maybe a door. Actually, did we need this extra space? Can I stop them from constructing? How do I demolish? Is that even possible? There's it. Okay, there's that. And there we go. Okay. And I think I knocked out a wall when I didn't want to. Structure, white wall. There we go. And play. So yeah, now they'll build the room. And then we also need a door, huh? Let's try putting a door on the inside here, just to see what that looks like. So we have to build required objects for the room. Let's see what they need. Desk, office chair, and a chair. Okay. Alright, so under furniture, desk. Alright, so we want something like that, maybe. Office chair. And a regular chair. Okay. And now we just have to wait for them to finish it. Taking our good old time. All right, money is in the upper right-hand corner, by the way. 49,599 USD. I've got a message here from the Vice President. Increase your reputation. Mission goals: 80 out of 92 reputation. Mission rewards: 1,617 USD. Reputation 3. All right, so the room's done. Let's go over to the second button, and we'll assign this an office. There we go. Next. There is one last thing you should consider before opening your hospital to the public. Your patients will be unhappy if they have to stand while waiting to see the doctor. The reception room could be combined with a waiting room. All it needs is some chairs. Place a few chairs and assign waiting room usage to the already assigned reception area. Okay. So let's get some regular chairs. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have to assign to this one, we have to assign it as a waiting room. Somehow. Or do we have to wait for these chairs to be done? Did I switch this over from a reception room to... Okay, there we go. Now... Can I assign... Alright, I'm a little confused. Okay. Place features and assign waiting room usage to the already assigned... Okay, so... On... So this is clicked. So this is on and this is on. I see. Okay. So this is... I guess the usage is the on or off switch here. I'm just trying to figure out what clicking the button actually does. Does it actually change the usage of it too, or is that what the on and off thing does? So I guess a room could be used as multiple things, so as long as you have it on the on position here and it meets the requirements. Okay, next. It is now time to hire a doctor and a nurse. Open the staff panel, select applicants, and hire at least one doctor and one nurse. Alright. Here's a doctor. Skill and discipline. Alright, I guess we'll hire you. And this nurse, $53.21 per day. I guess we'll use you as well. Can I hire you? What? What are you doing? Ah, there we go. Oh, I guess I was trying to hire the doctor, but maybe I didn't actually hire him. Alright, Dr. Kevin Carter, hire. Oh, they're down here at the bus stop. Okay. Open your hospital to the public by pressing the hospital settings panel. Okay. F6. Or just click that button, open hospital. Alright, so in order for the hospital to be open, we need a reception area and a doctor's office. I don't think we have an office. Or is that what we just built here? Right, open hospital. Alright. Doc, what are you doing over here? Maybe I don't have the... Okay, the office is on. So why isn't he using it? Is there a special doctor's office, or is an office good enough? Oh, there he goes. Okay. He's inside now. Good luck. Okay, so that was the tutorial. Pretty interesting. Okay, here he goes. He's actually consulting now. Alright, so we have to increase our reputation. I'm wondering what the best way to go about doing that is. I mean, I guess we can add like a vending machine or something, make the scenery look nice. Rotate. Even if we give them the wrong diagnoses, at least they'll be fed. Counter, desk, equipment shelf. Decoration. Sure, let's put a plant in there. Sanitation. Sink, toilet. Yeah, let's put a toilet in the doctor's office. So locker, structure. Oh, medical. Blood analyzer, EKG machine, vital signs, medical locker. Let's go ahead and build a room for stuff like that. I don't know what we'd call it. There's operating theater. There's a general ward, which has a hospital bed. We might want some of those. A WC, toilet and sink. Examination room. Okay. Electrocardiograph. Reception area. Got that. Counter, chair. Okay, so it looks like we are gaining some reputation here. So I don't even need all of these things, like a pharmacy and all that. I think that's just for extra fluff. And I'm sure at some point, patients are going to require more things. Oh, you can actually click on them and you can see what they're all about. Um, Journal. Awful stomach ache, modest fatigue, unusual vomiting, and burdensome nausea. Examinations, patient consultation, diagnosis, treatments. Okay. Alright, so I need to somehow get hospitalized, general ward. Okay, we need a general ward or something. Okay, let's go ahead and get another structure up. We'll do something like this. Okay. And we'll put a door in, say, right here. Should I be rotating? Yeah, I should be rotating the door, huh? I mean, they seem to be going through without, even though it's not rotated properly. It's kind of weird. It's like a sideways door. I guess we can delete this door and then put a new one in if we really want it to look right. So maybe we'll do that. It's not going to let me. That's weird. Won't let me knock out the door here. I can click on it and sell it. It's a white wall. Door. Alright, sell. Let's fast forward time again. Okay, so we want the white wall here. And we want the door. This time let's rotate it. It'll look nicer. There we go. Alright, in the meantime, I guess we should look at a medical ward and what kind of things we might need in it. Medical, is there a bed? Hospital bed, there we go. For right now, I'm going to group these beds together. Just to save on space. I don't know if... Well, let's just see if that's enough for that room. Alright, so... General ward. Hospital bed. Okay, so we're making that. Isn't that what this is? Hospital bed? Alright, so... There it goes. Alright, so I'm going to click on for that. So now we have a general ward. Now, are they stuck? What's this guy doing? Alright, we might have to sell this one bed here. Yeah, he's stuck. Alright, actually, we can click store. That's good to know. I didn't know you could do that. We'll store that one bed. Now we've only got 3 beds. Alright, let's put another door up. So far, this isn't a bad game. I mean, I can't wait to see what a fully fledged hospital will look like. And this is early access, keep in mind. So I'm sure more content is going to be coming at some point. I guess we'll put a door here. There we go. And we're going to want more structures built. Something like... Well, let's make something large. Nah, you know what? Let's do something like that. Alright. Alright, let's see again what kind of rooms we can build. There's examination room, electrocardiograph, laboratory, reception. Alright, so I guess the idea would be to create a room that has multiple functions by putting, because, both a reception area, well, reception areas use a counter. Like the staff room and the waiting room, for example, both use chairs. So in theory, you can combine that if you really wanted to. Pharmacy uses a counter, equipment shelf, and a medical locker. Office chair. Okay, so I'm trying to combine like rooms. So the radiography, X-ray, and the CT, and the MRI, they could all be in one room. Like that could work because we just need 3 different scanners. one for each type, but all we need is one desk and one office chair as opposed to 3 different rooms, 3 different desks, and 3 different office chairs. We can just put that all right here. Alright, so we need EKG. So I guess we'll put that. Let's put that up here. We needed an X-ray scanner. Put that in the corner down here. CT scanner. Ooh. Alright, this room is not large enough, maybe? Maybe I need to break out some of these walls here. Alright, let's demolish these walls. There we go. And structure. Let's extend this a bit further. Oh, not enough money. Oh, okay. That would explain it. I only got 563 bucks left. Oh, okay. Good to know. Didn't realize the walls cost so much money. I think it was these machines. That's alright. If we wait long enough, I'm assuming we'll get more money from patients and the like. Assuming they... Alright, so where's my nurse and the doctor at? Did they go home for the day? It's very possible. Okay, so this person's waiting to be seen. Waiting for my staff to show up. And his issue is what now? Polydinic? For all patients who are healthy enough to return as soon as they have received treatment. While they wait, they will remain in waiting rooms. Okay. Yeah, I have it on fast forward, so it's just taking a while to get to the next. I wish I could just automatically skip it to the next day or something. Oh, my doctor's in here. Okay. Or no, that's just a construction worker. Never mind. Alright, so now I'm just waiting. And unfortunately, I'm out of money, so I really can't spend anything else. There's also caretakers, nurses. I already have one nurse. Yeah, so it looks like there's 3 different employee types. There's caretakers, nurses, and doctors. Okay. Patients. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay, opinion bad, opinion bad. Well, not my fault. Waiting for the doctor to show up. Unless they quit. That could be a possibility. Maybe they quit on me. Let's check my messages. Board of Directors, the doctor's office. The road to a large hospital is long. Your first task is to build a doctor's office and hire the necessary personnel. Okay, that would have been good to know before I started building this monster of a room here, but reception area, office, doctor, and nurse. So I need another nurse. I'll gain this much money and a little bit of reputation. Again, what happened to the doctor that I had? Is maybe in the nurse? Did they leave because I ran out of money? Shouldn't that be a message or something somewhere? Okay, so that's scheduled. Hospital options, close hospital, max capacity. Alright, yeah, where's our staff? Alright, well, let's try hiring another nurse and another doctor and see if that does the trick. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I wonder if the other 2 left because of money. It's very possible. Now, is there a staff list? Like, that would be kind of nice. Like, here's the patients list. Now, here's staff, but these are all I can hire, fire, and etc. I don't see an option. Yeah, I don't see an option for looking at staff you already have. Patient consultation scheduled. Okay. Let's hurry that along if we can. Okay, so honestly, I think the video has gone on long enough. I'm liking the game so far. Obviously, I failed big time here. I think I tried expanding too quickly. I built these machines when I didn't need to, I guess, and I think that was part of my downfall. And I built this very large room here, and I didn't need to do that. I intend to start over. Yeah, look how much money I just made by selling these two machines. So I definitely pushed myself uh, too far too quickly. I think I should have really looked at these messages first and seen, okay, this is what you really need to do first. You know, go for the doctor's office. And then this one here, financial status, what's this one say? Turn this financial status around or we will be forced to replace you. Okay, so yeah. As you can see, not off to a great start. But what I intend to do is start over this time, hopefully without the tutorial enabled, and then just try again from scratch. But at least I was able to show you the basics of what this game has to offer. But I am looking forward to trying out the game more and to figure out how to best, well, make a hospital and make it work. So with that being said, stay tuned. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to my YouTube channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.